Reaction pouring into the breaking news. Israel praising Trump's strikes. Several Latin American countries condemning the attacks now, among them Cuba, Colombia, Chile, and Venezuela. Meanwhile, after leaving the podium tonight, President Trump taking to social media, warning Iran against retaliation following U.S. strikes on key nuclear sites in the Middle Eastern country. The president posting on Truth Social, quote, "Any retaliation by Iran against the United States of America will be met with force far greater than what was witnessed tonight." NewsNation correspondent Mills Hayes is joining us live with how U.S. leaders are reacting to the breaking news. Mills, it sounds like a lot of the reaction amongst American politicians, at least falling along partisan lines.
Hi, Natasha. It definitely is. And we're still getting reactions coming in. Many Republican lawmakers and some Democrats as well lining up to congratulate the president on a successful military operation in Iran. But many other Democrats say that the president ignored the Constitution, which gives the Congress the authority to declare war. Independent Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont got strong reaction from a crowd in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when he told them about the attacks on Iran's nuclear sites.
I agree.
Sanders going on to tell the crowd President Trump's actions are, quote, grossly unconstitutional. Senate Democrat leader Chuck Schumer also criticizing the president, saying that he needs to provide Congress and the American people clear answers on the actions taken tonight. He also said, quote, the danger of wider, longer, and more devastating war has now dramatically increased. Schumer's fellow Senator, Republican Mitch McConnell, on the other hand, praised the strikes, calling them a prudent response to warmongers in Iran and saying, quote, I commend the president for authorizing decisive action. Democratic U.S. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez ramping up the rhetoric, saying that the president's actions have impulsively risked launching a war that may ensnare us for generations, adding that she considers it grounds for impeachment. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene fired back at AOC, saying, quote, shut up, you pathetic little hypocrite, end quote. MTG calling AOC out over her vote to continue U.S. support to Ukraine in its war against Russia, telling AOC, quote, you don't get to play anti-war and moral outrage anymore. Despite her strong response to AOC, MTG also tweeting out, quote, there would be no bombs falling on the people of Israel if Netanyahu had not dropped bombs on the people of Iran first. She also said that this is not America's fight and peace is the answer. The rhetoric isn't completely divided on partisan lines, though. Not all Democrats slinging shots at the president, including Democratic Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, posting a screenshot of the president's initial Truth Social post about the strike, saying that the president made a correct move and that, quote, Iran is the world's leading sponsor of terrorism and cannot have nuclear capabilities. Governors of New York, Texas, Minnesota, California, and Colorado all coming out saying that they are monitoring the situation, threats, and they stand at the ready to respond if needed. And Natasha, we're also monitoring the potential for protests against the U.S. involvement with this war tomorrow. Natasha.
I appreciate that. Mills Hayes live here in Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.